A lot of women have no idea how men silently judge and observe them. But today I'm going to expose that to you so that you guys know exactly how men are seeing you, which actually allows you to change how they perceive you. If you don't know the standards that we have, you don't know how to pass them. And unfortunately, women in this world had to know how to navigate through this, because if you're going to go for a job or even a relationship, short term or long term, you got to know the standards that we have. And the problem is that our standards are pretty hypocritical and they make no sense. But once you understand how they are, you're able to pass almost any test, because guys are visual. It's all about how you present yourself. And it's very easy to fool us. So we're going to be talking about what those standards are, how we observe you guys, and how you guys can use it for your benefits. And above all, how to prevent yourself from falling into that trap. Because I've seen a lot of girls, for example, who go into the business world and think they can behave a certain way, and they're actually competent. But because of how they present themselves, they lose any form of respect. And it's not fair. It's just not fair. The problem is that women just don't know that. And I want to help you guys out with this video. Okay? Now, let's begin. And by the way, people, a lot of you guys have been asking me, how do I get a painting from you, Father Alex? This is a commission painting that I'm doing for a client. Is of the Mona Lisa. You guys can get a commission painting done by me by just going to my website or commenting down below. Let me know your Instagram, let me know your email, and I'll let you know. But custom made paintings on this channel start off at around 800. It depends how you want it done. So yeah, go check that out. My paintings are very unique to you'll never see a painter paint like this. So and it's kind of cool because when I die, this will go up in price. So for all the rich people out there, you guys can, make that an investment. All right. Okay. Let's begin with the video. Okay. Now look, so the first thing that guys notice, we're not going to, obviously is how you look, but let me go for the one that actually penetrates the mind more. And it's this, it's your nonverbal cues. Okay. Your nonverbal impression. Fast talking, responding quickly can be perceived as a lack of control or eagerness, which might come across as needy. These nonverbal cues like tone, oh my God, I cannot believe this, right? Pace, speaking too fast, body language, often shape how others interpret your confidence and intent. Best way to overcome this is to literally slow down. Slow down your speech, slow down your movement, make eye contact, and just relax. Okay. And the way to do that is to just bring self awareness to your habits. The problem is that it's actually very difficult to do. That's why you have to develop a meditation practice. Meditation will lower your nonverbal cues, because the source of your creepy, needy habits is at the end of the day an emotional thing. Okay. So that's the first thing, okay? It's just bring awareness to the breath and relax. This will calm all of your non-verbal cues and make it more confident, okay? But if you are nervous and you don't know this, you might think you're trying to make a good impression, but because you're aware that maybe, that maybe they don't like you, or maybe you got to do more to impress them, you're going to give off that vibe through your non-verbal cues, and people just don't respect that. At a job or even a relationship, it's always better to start slow, speak slower, move slower, respond slower, have it more relaxed, lower your nonverbal cues to a simmering. Rather than this, it's more like this, okay? And when you do that, guys will judge you as competent, okay? That's the first thing. Now, the next thing is, and this is one that doesn't sound nice, but it's true, objectification. This is something that most guys do. Research shows that men's brain may unconsciously perceive scantily clad women as objects to act upon, with empathy-related brain regions deactivating during such observation. This is why the nicest guy, unfortunately for women, if you dress in a provocative way, he'll try to treat you as a sex object. If a woman keeps getting objectified, most likely she might be dressing in a way that communicates, don't take me serious. Guys, unfortunately, judge you way more by how provocative you dress, more than women judgment. And this is actually, I've experienced this. When you start dressing in a provocative way, it's true, the empathy part goes away. Like you sort of like, you sort of like remove a little humanity and create more of an object. It's because imagine you're hungry and you have a fucking chicken pet, right? And you guys are starving and there's no food, but you have a chicken pet. Your evolutionary drive will all of a sudden stop seeing the chicken as a pet and all of a sudden see it as a meal. Testosterone does that to guys sometimes, where where as a guy you got to wake up and be like, oh shit, relax, okay, like, like, this is a person, don't do like you have to remind yourself, and that's why self-control for men is so important. It happens so much, man. It truly sucks. So the next thing is misinterpretation of nonverbal cues. Guys observe women, and we're really bad at interpreting your nonverbal cues. Men often mistake friendliness for sexual interest. Studies show that. Like this happened to me also. A bias rooted in evolutionary pressure to avoid missing mating opportunities. The guys that didn't have this trait missed opportunities to mate. The guys that didn't take a chance and made a move all the time passed on their gene. And this is why a woman can see another woman smiling and she'll properly interpret that as friendliness. A man will say, oh, she's smiling. Oh, she wants my dick. Oh my God, she liked my photo. Oh, she wants my dick. Oh my God, she commented, great photo. Oh my God, she wants my dick. It's frustrating, I know. It's frustrating for men and it's frustrating for women. Because I can't imagine my guy friends misinterpreting my smile as though I want to bang them. And that's why with women, unfortunately, don't smile so much. Make your smiles halfway. Don't be too friendly. If you're a really friendly girl, you're gonna be interpreted as flirtatious, especially if you're really attractive. Now, this is actually true. If you're not an attractive, and you're friendly, people are just gonna perceive you as friendly. I'm sorry, man. I hate to say that. And by the way, people, I always tell you guys, if you guys want to meditate with me to actually make the nonverbal impression much easier, you guys can join Patreon. And there, for $5 a month, you guys can meditate with me on Zoom every day. Well, I'm not going to promise every day, but most likely it's every day. At the minimum, 3 or 4 times a week, but most likely every day because I meditate every day. And then you'll be able to sit on Zoom with me. Like today, we did a 1-hour meditation, and we meditated on how to let go of needy emotions, right? I taught them in 1-hour meditation that's actually very easy to do. Like time passes so quickly. So go check that out. You get lessons straight from me. And with Patreon also, we upload videos on Patreon that we don't post here. We upload articles there too. It's a great meditation community. So join the dojo, and we also post videos that we don't post on YouTube there too. So go support that by going to patreon.com/MA20, or just click on the description down below where it says join the Patreon. Okay, so let's begin. Let's continue. The next thing is appearance in the workplace. Okay. And this is very important for women. It sucks because women have more rules, but that's just how it is. I did not make people. Women who dress sexually are often taken less seriously at work. I mean, honestly, that's the #1 way to lose respect at a job. I swear to God. It's just how that works. Women will hate you because women will say, oh, this bitch is trying to seduce everyone to move up the ranks, right? And men will take you less seriously. Remember, when you dress in a provocative way, the empathy goes down because the empathy-related part of the brains deactivates. So if you don't want to get taken seriously, even if you're competent, but not dressing seriously, men will not respect you. This is why when you remember Devil Wears Prada, Miranda Priestley, she dressed in a masculine way. Because that's how, unfortunately, with men, that's what matters. Even when you're on the date, if you just want to bang, dress provocatively. If you want a long-term relationship, dress less provocatively. That's how guys categorize you, literally by how you dress. I know it's crazy, man. The next one is, when does personality matter, right? When personality and emotional maturity matters. Men are generally more attracted to younger women due to evolutionarily associations with fertility. So if a man is going to cheat, he's going to cheat with a younger woman, right? If a man is going to hire a woman just to try to bang them, he's going to hire a hot woman. But if a man is trying to hire for competence, if a man is trying to get a relationship for a long-term marriage, they're not going to do that.
For long-term relationship or even work setting, men prioritize traits like emotional stability, kindness, compatibility, alongside with physical attractiveness. A man will still judge you based on how you look. This is why pretty privilege is a real thing. But when it comes to workplace, you will know how mature a workplace is by just how diverse in terms of attractiveness of women are. If it's all hot girls, God, Lord have mercy. But if they're really looking for competence, you'll notice a big deviation. That's why if you want to get taken seriously, don't go at a job where there's a bunch of hot younger women. Go at a job where you see more diversity. Next one is, and also with a guy that you date, go for the guys that when you see their exes, it's not just younger women. It's a diverse set of women. The next one is sexual overperception bias. Men frequently overestimate a woman's sexual interest, an evolutionary trait to avoid missing potential opportunity. So a guy will literally assume that you want to bang them just because you looked at them. Like we interpret that you want to have sex with us way more than you interpret that with us. And this is why guys like flirt with everyone, because we just think you want us. The next one is how men remember you. All right. Memory and attraction. Men are more likely to remember attractive women, especially those dressed to emphasize physical features, due to how their brains prioritize physical cues. And it's really one of the base, like it's one of the only ways to be memorable with a guy in any setting is just to be attractive. I mean, I know it's crazy. That's how our men have amazing visual memory. And this is why attractive women have more of an advantage at the work setting. As long as you're attractive and you have some form of competence, the truth is you're gonna go far. Like that's just how that works. Like if you're competent and attractive, you're gonna go really far. It's not a fair world, honestly. It really is not a fair world. But at the end of the day, this is how people are. It doesn't mean that unattractive women are not gonna be successful. That's bullshit. Okay. But that you have to, I know I hate to talk about that, but you have to make sure that the person who you're working under is mature enough and doesn't have that deviousness inside of them. Oh Lord, I feel bad making these videos, man, because this just seems so pessimistic, man. But at the end of the day, man, if you watch these videos, everything will fall into place. And I know this makes guys look really bad, but at the end of the day, it's not as bad as it looks. But you have to understand how this is how men are, so that you could then strategize accordingly, right? It's you know what I'm saying? Like beauty is based on the eyes of the beholder, right? Even if you're overweight, some guys will find you attractive. That's just how that works, right? And you'll see these results. But the point is, it's not about being attractive. It's about putting yourself in front of the person that you're their type. And the beauty about men is that men have types. Like there's a type for every man. That's the beauty about it. It's truly that simple. All right. Anyways, let me know what you guys think of this. Let me know what other qualities or even points that I missed out that I should have included. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one, go to mindfulattraction.org. I'm also including meditation sessions. If you guys want to meditate with me, just purchase a 15-minute session. Like purchase a $75 session and I'll give you a 30-minute meditation with me. I'm gonna include it in my website, but I'm gonna start including one-on-one personal meditation sessions. It's not gonna be in a group setting. The more affordable ones will be in a group setting. But if you guys ever feel sad and you feel like meditating with me will help, you guys can purchase a meditation session. I'm gonna add it to my website so you guys will be able to see it. And if you don't see it, just let me know in the comments down below and say, hey, Father Alex, can I purchase a one-on-one meditation session with you? And we could do that, okay? Anyways, take care. Bye-bye.
If you guys enjoyed this video, you guys can check out my other courses that are more in-depth and more profound, such as the Psychological Game of Attraction, which is a course for women who are single, Natural Chemistry, which is a self-help course on women on how to build how to embrace their masculine energy, how to embrace their feminine energy, Natural Chemistry, which is a course for women who are in relationships, Charisma Blueprint, which is a course on how to build charisma, Emotional Mastery, which is a course on how to become emotionally resilient. It's pretty much I teach you what I use to manifest my current life, to be honest with you. And you could purchase them all by joining the Mindful Attraction University, where you could purchase all of my courses. Usually all of my courses are $99. If you purchase all of them, you could get, I believe is $3.99. You could purchase them all. And there you'll be able to get access. And if you don't like the course, you guys can get a refund from Father Alex. Father Alex doesn't scam his subscribers. Father Alex is here to help. So if you guys feel like this video helped, trust me, you will like the course, because it's very rarely that the courses that you purchase from me don't work for that, whatever you're trying to. A lot of people purchase natural chemistry to improve their relationships with their partners, and it works. There's plenty of testimony. Just go to the website, Psychological Game of Attraction. If you're single and you apply that course, you won't be single for long, right? I'm telling you, if you're somebody who's overly masculine or you have too much feminine energy, check out the feminine woman. It'll teach you how to balance it so that you could have that sensation where you're feminine, but there's strength emanating from you. Right? I mean, too many women have that feminine energy, but it emanates as weakness. I'm here to teach you guys how to use your masculine so that you could strengthen and show that feminine energy without really looking way too masculine or way too feminine. And that allows you to have that beautiful balance that men respect, but also find attractive, right? So you can purchase it right now by clicking on the description down below, and I'll see you guys inside. Take care.